Good morning, Anna. Good morning, Didge. Thank you to Simply Safe for sponsoring today's video. Remember, there is no safe like Simply Safe. Okay, first off, I'll address the issue is that my voice isn't right because I have had a severe, extreme, intense cold or something for the last couple of days. So you're gonna have to deal with it. Second off, we got a guy named Ryan Kelly on his way out here. He's gonna do an interview with Dad about this Minneapolis Moline. He does YouTube videos about old iron, antique tractors, and fun farming stories. And I think Dad is a little embarrassed that it's a bit dirty, so we're gonna rinse it off. This tractor gets used mostly now for utility stuff around the yard. Once in a while we put a mower on it. We use the bucket quite a bit for cleaning things up, but it was a primary tractor. Oh, when I was extremely young, or maybe even before I was born. Dad used to plant with it, run some tillage, all kinds of stuff. It's a 1971 Moline G750. There weren't a whole lot of them made. I don't know the exact number, but it's not a lot. It is the same exact tractor as an Oliver 1655, which there were a ton of those made. But what makes this rare is it is a Moline. It is not an Oliver, but it is. I used to ride on these fenders as a wee lad while Dad would feed cattle. There actually used to be feed bunks on the south side of this building long before this building was here, but there were feed bunks running north and south over there, and everything back behind this building and up through here was all cattle yard when I was a kid. This building, you can't go back to my early videos. This building's been here since I started YouTube, but a couple years before I started YouTube, there was a galvanized building here that was open to the east. We had hogs inside what building was here also when I was a kid. Anna doesn't remember any of those livestock. It's also time to winterize and shut down the planter for the year. We're definitely not replanting at this point, so we're gonna run some RV antifreeze through the fertilizer system, take the pressure off the belts, take the bowls out, unhook it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need more than 4 gallons of this stuff. No yipping now when I start this up, okay? She doesn't listen well. Look at her curl that lip, just ready to yip. I think I'll turn this thing around and unfold it and let Dad park the Moline in the shop. Yeah, that's what I'll do. No matter what I ever fire up on the farm any time of the year, it makes me want to go do that thing. I want to go corn planting now. When I moved the combine the other day, I wanted to go combine corn. I'm going to run to town before Ryan gets here and pick up some more RV antifreeze. But first, I gotta get rid of the strings on my new hoodie. This is our new Farm Around and Find Out hoodie. I had to use my little knife today. Check out this new shirt and all our other merch in one of the links below. I was hoping they'd have like a box of a dozen, but they don't. So I'm just gonna let those jugs bounce around, roll all over in the back of my pickup. Also, the camping chair was on sale, so I needed it. Look at that, they made it just fine. Well, there she is, all shined up, ready for the big screen. Jeez, this looks freshly waxed. The Molines were getting built first, right?
Well, I don't know.
But it's switched to Oliver later.
Yeah, just the last 2 years, White bought them out. White bought out Oliver and then they switched. Yeah.
So they obviously had some Oliver parts being made and they were painting them yellow. Yeah, you're on camera now.
Oh.
Ryan's here, by the way, with cheese curds.
Yeah, that's what you do when you're from Ellsworth.
You have to. They got a huge creamery.
Yeah.
But you can see the green paint. You can see the Oliver paint in some of the parts.
I didn't know if you wanted to share with Jim, or maybe I'll edit that part out and you guys will just hoard them.
I don't edit anything out.
Oh.
So Ryan is from Ellsworth, Wisconsin, which is actually where one of my grandmothers grew up. And they have a huge creamery called the Ellsworth Creamery. So whenever you meet anybody from Ellsworth, they're gonna bring you cheese curds. My grandma always did. I'm gonna let Dad and Ryan do their thing, and I'm gonna try to work in the background and stay quiet. Because I know how these video guys, they get picky about their audio. Hollywood farm type, you know? There are still soybeans in the planter tanks. Yes, I know. But we wondered if we were going to be replanting some stuff, so that's my excuse. Oh yeah, you got to drain those when it's folded.
It's a gas, right?
Yep, gas tractor.
Did you have your reservations on it, or did you?
I'm trying to stay quiet.
The whole half section, and the same two guys bidding for the whole half section.
So we got an interview happening in there. We got electricians working on the dryer. And we got landscapers up there making the landscaping happy for Becky. It's a busy place around here. We got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of moving pieces, a lot of people in and out. I used to worry about when I'd leave the farm and wonder what's going on here and want to be able to make sure I can kind of keep an eye on everything when I'm gone. That's where Simply Safe comes in. So now when it's the middle of winter and I'm gone and I'm worried about these shed doors being closed because it's 30 degrees below zero outside and I've got stuff in here that shouldn't freeze, I can pull open my app and look at the temperatures inside here. I can also open up the camera and just get a good look at exactly what's happening in the shop. On top of that, I've got a water sensor in the utility room. I've got a water sensor in the bathroom. I've got glass break sensors, motion sensors, door sensors, carbon monoxide detector, smoke alarms, even a panic button, and the new Smart Alarm indoor camera with Fast Protect monitoring and Live Guard protection. That means that Simply Safe agents can actually act within seconds of an alarm going off and actually see and speak to an intruder in real time. It comes right to your door. It's easy to install. You can do it all yourself just like I did. You can customize exactly what is right for you and what is not. There are packages that start at less than $1 a day, and there are no long-term hidden fees or contracts that you need to lock into. The system gives us peace of mind to really be able to watch over everything that's important to us and keep an eye on everything going on the farm out here. Right now you can save 20% off of your Simply Safe security system when you sign up for a Fast Protect monitoring plan and get your first month for free. All you have to do is go to simplysafe.com/millennialfarmer to customize your own system. Because there is no safe like Simply Safe. So there's a lot of moving pieces again today. That's going to be a really cool interview. I'm going to look forward to watching that. I hope a bunch of you go over to his channel. Once he's done here, I'll let you know where to find that. Oopsies. I missed a couple. See, this is why I never played basketball. Jordan. Gotta go get a piece for the electrician now for wiring in the fan system. So this is the electrical control box panel thingamajigger for the air system that controls the corn flowing out of the back of the dryer and sends it to the bins. It's the same one as before. It's the same air system we had before. I just need to remount it in a different location. My plan for today now is to get the planter unhooked pretty much right where this header is sitting. So I'm going to pull the header and the combine out. And I'm not done with the planter. I'm just waiting for them to get finished with their interview so I can make some noise. Ah, the heck with it. I'm going to start making noise. I'm starting to run short on silent jobs. If I had to do this shed over again, I would build all doors along the sidewalls and never do a gable end door. And that would add a heck of a lot of cost to the building, but I'd pay for it. Okay, that clears out everything I needed cleared out for now. Now I can dump the seed.
So that went.
All right, Ryan just finished up here with Dad, and we're finishing some stuff up on the planter now. But Ryan, how do people see the video that you just made with Dad and learn about the Moline?
All right, so Ryan Kelly -WI Titan 2.
WI Titan 2.
Yep.
And you're on everything else also?
YouTube, TikTok.
All right, go check out Ryan's video. I'm gonna be excited to watch it myself. We got all the seed out of here. Now I'm gonna purge the belts, which basically means I just run them empty, make sure they're empty. Then I'm gonna take the tension off them so they don't sit for several months and get wonky, if that's the word you'd use. And boxes are green. Purge. You'll notice it looked like nothing happened, and that's because you can't see the belts in there. Okay, we got antifreeze coming out of all the nozzles, out of all the bleeder valves on the ends, and we pulled all the filters and drained those. There's the last one full of antifreeze, so that's good. Now these belts are pretty simple. You can release the actual meter itself, take that off, and then there's just a tensioner right here. Spin this knob, and that releases all the tension on this belt, so that this belt isn't being pulled and stretched all winter long. Yeah, you gotta pull the meter off and release the tension on the belts. So once you pull the meter out of the way, there's this wheel here. You gotta spin it lefty-loosey, 180, and then it takes the tension off the belts. Well, that's it for today. It's 5 o'clock. It's too nice. Thanks for watching.